Hi, everyone. Welcome to your final day of Pacesetters. And you're probably wondering why I'm alone today and where is the other director sidekick. So I'm just going to tell you that I believe that when God has a big message and a big plan for people, that sometimes Satan likes to get his ugly little self in the way. And when we recorded our videos, when we got to the last day, you guys, there were so many things that happened in the middle of the video. I had a customer randomly show up at my house and nobody else is here. My dogs are freaking out. The internet connection tried to quit. Like, everything went nuts. And so here we are going to try this again with just me, have somebody here helping with some other stuff so there's no distractions. So for our final video today, I'm going to share about two topics. One is holiday glamour and two is goal setting. So I want to talk to you first about holiday glamour. And I'm going to tell you guys this. When I started Mary Kay, I wore like no more than one eyeshadow at a time. And sometimes I wore clear mascara because my mom told me girls with long eyelashes wore clear mascara. She was crazy. And I didn't ever wear purple eyeshadow because my girlfriend on the school bus told me that purple eyeshadow was bad. And so I don't know, you guys. I just didn't know like hardly anything about makeup. And I'm here to give you hope if that is you, because I actually became a director without ever teaching a glamour appointment, so I was totally scared to get into color. And I slowly learned over time. Matter of fact, there's a picture somewhere in my office here. I don't know where it is, but it's me when I went to New Director Education Week. And when my girls come over and they come to my office, they're like, did you even wear makeup back then? I'm like, yes, I wore makeup back then. It just wasn't as much as I wear now. So there is hope for you. And I would tell you, it still blows my mind today that people want my advice for makeup. This weekend, I did all the makeup for my sister's wedding, and people have been texting me last night asking me for advice for their upcoming special occasions. So you guys slowly learn this topic. And you can, you don't have to be great at glamour. That's not one of the like main things that's going to take you to the next level. But I will tell you this, makeup is trending more than it ever has. In my 10 years in Mary Kay, people are more interested in makeup and more excited about it than they ever have been. And so it's important that we take the time to educate ourselves on this topic because they are looking for advice in this area. They are watching YouTube videos, they are watching Pinterest, they are watching Instagram, and they want us to be knowledgeable. And if you want your customers to truly feel comfortable coming to you with all things skincare and beauty, then you have to be up to date and on trend with this stuff. So I wanted to go ahead and just share a little bit on this about how I did this, how I got more confident. First of all, if you have not taken the Advanced Color Consultant course online, I'm just going to tell you, it's absolutely amazing. And it gives you so much confidence. That completely helped my confidence when I did it. And I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Go through it. And if you've been through it and it's been a while, go back through it again. Take some notes. Take the time to learn this stuff, okay? The other thing I want to tell you is I do all the time is I practice the looks in the book. That's how I got better at this and figured out what looks good on me and what didn't. And so when a new lookbook comes out, there's always 4 looks in the middle that's been made by makeup artists. And I practice them on myself with what I have. I have to open a few new things, You have to be wearing the product for people to want to buy it from you. And this look I'm wearing today is from the new Applause. It's a holiday glamour look by Louise Costco. And I really like it. It's cool. It takes the dark all the way across, which is kind of different. And then just puts the shimmer right in the middle. And so, you know, practice the looks in the books. You guys, I practice them when they come in every time. Another thing I did for myself is I made myself a flip chart for color appointments because I love like our beauty books and our flip charts for skincare classes, but there wasn't a tool like that available from the company. And so what I did is when I went through the Color Confident course, I took screenshots of every single page. And then I also went on our Mary Kay websites. Do you guys know there's tips for makeup application on if you have a personal website through Mary Kay? It has tips on there for your customers. I went through there and I screenshotted those pages and I made it into a flip book for me. So when I go through color appointments, all the eye stuff's together. And someone says, what eye colors look great for blue eyes? And I say, oh, it says right here, here's the colors it recommends. Or how do you contour? Here's a picture of contouring. You just copy and do this on your own face. And so if you guys want a copy of my flip book, I'll share it with you. It's on RebusRockstars.com on the resources tab. At the very top, there's a banner. It says, click here for Reba's favorite resources. and it's titled Reba's Color Packet, and the password is Rockstar without an S. So rebasrockstars.com, password is Rockstar. So I made myself a flip chart. That helped me get more comfortable with teaching glamour. I also watched trending videos. So even non-Mary Kay ones, if a video pops up about how to do your eyes look like a unicorn, I watch it a lot. On Pinterest boards, I look up what's trending. Even for my sister's wedding, I didn't necessarily go to just our Mary Kay books. I looked online, what's trending in bridal makeup, and then try to duplicate it with our makeup. We have to know what's up to date. Also, if you're not confident yet, take people to your director's events. You guys, just like when you're learning how to give facials, you take people to your meeting night and let your director help you facial them. Same thing with color. Take them to a color night and let your director help them. Also, ask your director to shadow her to a color appointment. I'm sure she's more than happy to have you shadow her for that. So you have to just find ways to get yourself more comfortable with this, because when we have our customers using skincare and color, start to get them on body care and fragrance, they become stronger customers for life because they use everything. I literally have customers who wear Mary Kay from head to toe just like I do, and I know they're not going to leave me for some other brand because they're not out looking at other brands. They are completely confident in their Mary Kay looks, and so I highly suggest just doing that and getting more comfortable. I'm going to tell you this, people have to want our advice. And so your makeup has to be slamming. And you have to get better at this over time. It's not like you have to always, it's not like I wear this much makeup every single day of my life. The day after my sister's wedding when we were packing, I wore nothing but CC cream. But people have to want your advice for how your skin and your makeup look. Because even an appointment I had 2 nights ago, the girl said, whatever's on your eyes, I was wearing this look. She said, I'll buy whatever's on your eyes. People have to want that. If you're at your skincare classes and you're saying now at your follow-up, your glamour appointment, and all you have on is lip gloss and beach blonde eyeshadow, the dash out the door look that they learned that night, sometimes they don't want to necessarily have a glamour party with us because they're like, well, she already taught me that. You know, you have to have a desirable look. Gloria Mayfield Banks says it this way, is nobody has complimented you on your makeup in 2 weeks, then it's time to change something up. If no one has complimented you on your hair in 2 weeks, time to cut it, color, or get more of it. Your wardrobe, everything, you guys. We're in the image business. People need and want to look up to us for advice. And so we have to really be up to date with that stuff. And I kind of do this little saying to myself when I walk out the front door, if I was to run into Mary Kay, if she was still alive today, would she be embarrassed, you know? And if I ran into my customers, would I be embarrassed? So, you know, even though you're going to a soccer game and you have on your jeans and your boots and your t-shirt, do you have your face on? You know, today I'm setting up for my open house. I got on leggings and my denim top, my t-shirt, but my face is done with my ponytail because I'm going to have to run to the bank later. And I want people to know that I do take my business seriously and I want them to want advice from me. Okay, practice on yourself. Practice on yourself, practice on yourself. You will get better at it every single day you do it. The first time I tried to wear eyeliner, hot mess. First time I tried to put on fake eyelashes, hot mess. Actually, first like 15 times. But you'll get better at it as you do it. Practice will lead to being more confident. The other thing is ask someone that you trust for advice. My motto, Mary Kay, is only take advice from people I would trade places with. So find someone that has amazing makeup in your team. Ask your director, because all of the directors wear amazing makeup in this group. And just say, what do you think? What do you think of my eye look today? What do you think of this lip color on me? Do you think my foundation matches? And we actually do that with each other. I don't know if you know that. When we stay together at events, that's like one of the topics of conversation every single time. Like I would bet on that every single time one of us is going to come out of the bathroom and say, do you think my foundation color is right now this time of year? Because we don't wear the same thing year round. Trends change, we change, our skin tones change, seasons change. So ask somebody that you want to be confident with. And a couple more things I'm going to tell you about this is this time of year, the reason why we're talking about this during this is because people are going to a bajillion parties. Yesterday I did a facial. I told the girl I do these follow-up glamour appointments. She's like, oh, I want to learn glamour from you, but let's totally wait till after Christmas. And I said to her, are you sure? Are you going to any holiday parties where you're going to need to dress up? And she went, oh, I totally forgot. Yeah, we have this huge banquet for our work and we have to dress up and I would love to learn some new glamour tips before then. So then we booked our color appointment. And so this time of year, you guys, people are going to fancy holiday parties. They're taking more pictures than they ever have. They're taking family photos and they want to look good. So you can be that tool this time of year to help them. So be offering people glamour advice this time of year. Be offering glamour appointments. That's how I kind of put a twist on it. Do you need a new holiday look for holiday parties and holiday photos? And ask them about it because they are looking this time of year for tips on this. And if they're not going to get them from you, where are they going to go? YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, and a lot of those are out not using Mary Kay products. They're going to be out looking for the products to recreate it. So last couple of things I want to tell you this is stay up to date with the trends. You may have great makeup, but I'm just going to read off some terms. If you don't know what these terms are, you need to Google them. You need to watch a YouTube video on how to and get up to date with what's trending in makeup. If you do not know how to contour, if you do not know how to highlight, if you do not know what the term baking your makeup means, if you do not know what the term strobing means when it comes to makeup, if you do not know how to do fake lash application, I know we don't sell them, but my customers come to me for advice on it because that's what's trending right now is huge, giant fake lashes. If you don't know about fake lash options either, you guys, there's not just glue on anymore. There's magnetic. Study these things. Be up to date with trends. If you do not know how to do a perfect brow, brows are super trendy right now. Finishing sprays, matte lips, long stay lips. How do we layer our lipsticks to make them long stay? These are things people want to know from us. And if you do not know how to do these things, get some advice, ask your director, look up online. There's plenty of tips out there. So those are my holiday glamour tips to you. I hope those totally help you moving forward and helping your customers with glamour and you getting more confident in your own glamour. And each and every one of you are so beautiful, you guys. Makeup is not meant to like be this thing that totally distracts from who we are. It's meant to enhance what God has already given us. And people want that and they crave that. So, okay, the last thing we'll talk about in today's video, because I told you it was two-part, glamour and goal setting, is that most people don't plan to fail. You know, every time I miss my star goal, I didn't like say, I really hope I miss my star this quarter. No, right? A new quarter starts and we're like, I'm going to earn that pink toothbrush, that pink electric toothbrush. But the biggest thing is most of us don't plan to fail. We just fail to plan. And every single time I've missed a goal in Mary Kay, every single time I can look back and say, I was not adequately prepared and I did not adequately have a plan in place of here's when I need to work this business. Here's who I'm going to reach out to. Here's exactly what I need to do and how many people I need to reach out to and my strategy for how I'm going to do it. And so if your whole thing after watching those Holiday Pacesetters is, I just want to sell as much as I can and have a great Christmas. If that's the extent of your plan, it's probably not going to go as well. You need to have plans. I'm just going to read you a few things about plans, you guys. Is written goals are 50%. People who write down goals are 50% more likely to achieve them than people who don't. So having it actually down on paper. 3 out of every 100 adults write down their goals. That's really sad. That's why there's less successful people in the world than there are non-successful people. If you share your goals with somebody, it increases your chance of actually achieving them. Somebody who is supportive. So you know that one of your tasks today will be to do something with a supportive person. So make sure that person's supportive. If you don't have one of those in your life, call your director. I'm sure she would love to goal plan with you. But somebody is supportive. And that's why we're making you guys share your goals with us because it's more likely to happen if you share it. Okay. Most successful people agree that it's not about achieving the goal, but what you become in the process. You guys, every time I set out to earn a pink Cadillac that first time and I didn't do it, every single time I became a better leader, I became a better Mary Kay consultant, I became a better sister, I became a better friend, became a better daughter because of the process. And I'm just going to tell you that even if you don't completely achieve your goal this quarter or this Christmas, what you'll become in the process is better than not doing anything at all. If you want to sell $10,000 this Christmas, but you only sell 5, great, there's $2,500 you didn't have. So what you become in the process really helps you with this. And that your goals need to be SMART goals. I've always heard this. So specific is what the S stands for. Specific goals are more likely to happen. So I'm going to sell this much by this date. Here's how I'm going to achieve it. They need to be measurable. So it needs to be like, not just like, I'm going to have a great money-making Christmas. Like it needs to be measurable. So I'm going to do this much for my family to help with our Christmas expenses. or I'm going to add 8 new team members to get myself into DIQ by December 1st, whatever it is, measurable. It needs to be attainable. So like, I'm not going to become a national sales director this month. Okay, that's not attainable. But I could get 2 new DIQs or 3 or 4. It needs to be realistic. And once again, attainable, realistic, and timely. It needs to have a timeline on it. And like I said, even if you miss it, you are going to be steps ahead and you can just reset the date. Mary Kay always said, if you miss the goal, don't change the goal, just change the date. Okay? Another fun goal fact is we have 1,500 thoughts that go through our head on average per minute. I feel like mine maybe sped up a little bit more than that, but 1,500 thoughts a minute. And so if you're just trying to remember your goals, you guys, it's all jumbled with those thoughts. Of course, we're not going to be able to like keep up with ourselves. It's got to be out of that brain. Okay. Your goals should be with you all the time. So I learned this from Tanya Kripke's. What is directly in front of you when you work is what it keeps you motivated to work. So right in front of me is pictures at my desk here of what I want from my business. And so wherever you set to make phone calls or whatever, it needs to be right in front of you. Also, right in front of you and things that distract you. Social media distracts me. And so all of my passwords have to do with my goals right now. So when I log into them, I think, should I really be doing this? Okay. It needs to be in places like in your kitchen or in your bathroom when you're getting ready, places where you're just idly thinking. It needs to be right in front of you, okay? So is your goal with you all the time? And, okay, 3 more thoughts here, and then we're done. First of all, I want you to know that all 4 of us directors believe this business is a legit money-making opportunity. And whether you ever become a sales director or not, you have the same opportunity to make money as we do this Christmas season selling products. When we go out and I sell $1,000 worth of Christmas products and you sell $1,000 worth of Christmas products, we both make $500. And I just want you to know that don't look at this as, well, I'm not where they are, so I can't have a great Christmas. You have the tools available to you. And all of us has learned as we went, and we did this to try to teach you the things that we have done that have worked and the things we've done that haven't worked, because we want you to be able to make the same money that we're making this Christmas, because we're taking advantage of it too, because I know money isn't everything, you guys. It doesn't buy happiness, but it does buy choices. It buys choices for our family. And it's not just for what we can do in our own lives, but what we can give to other people. You guys, this world goes round off money. And if you want to be able to give to others and pour into other people's lives, you have to have it. And so I want you to know we believe this is a legit money-making opportunity. And for some of you, this season is going to be a time for you to completely shine and moving into leadership and growing your teams and becoming in our positions, and we welcome you to that. And some of you, it is just that you need to be able to pay for your kids' Christmas gifts without putting it on a credit card, and we want to help you with that. Or maybe it's to pay off debt, a gift to yourself by January that your debt is paid off, whatever it might be, or you're sticking a chunk in it, that we believe that this works. And it works when you do this business the way that we always do it, working full circle, booking a party, coaching it, selling, booking a follow-up, sharing the business opportunity. But it also works some non-traditional ways this season. And we did this to show you the variety of things that can come from your business this season. And I know that there's a lot of things we covered, and you're not going to do all of them. But we want to encourage you to find the things that are your strengths and run with it. To be a part of doing the things that that grow you and grow your business long term, but also the things that make you some quick cash this Christmas. And we just really hope that you'll find a few things. Not that you'll be completely scattered trying to do 15 things, but just a few things from this Pacesetters, and that you would make a very clear plan about it. And so what we're going to encourage you to do is to make a goal poster of your Christmas plan. And I would love for you to put on your why. I went to DSWA workshop back in the spring, and they said people who aren't actively working their business like they think they want to is because they're not clear on their why. So get clear on why it's important for you to make money this Christmas and put that up on the poster, okay? The other thing is put on there exactly how much. And I'm going to run through a fun little thing with you called a magic number. I can help you figure out how much of a normal activity you want to do. I forgot to pull this out before I started recording. But, write down, I'm going to do this much for my open house. or if you're going to do one of those, and this much from corporate gift giving. And then for my normal business, here's what I'm going to do. And it's called The Magic Number. It's by Leah Carta. And you may want to like pause this and grab a pen and paper so you can figure this out. But you're going to write down at the top, here's how much money I want to make before Christmas, which means I need to sell this much, double the number. You know, you need to make $1,000, sell $2,000. Based on my last few months of sales, my average per face is blank retail. So maybe you sell $50 a face, $100 a face. So in order to reach that excess goal, you know, I'm selling this much my open house, blah, blah, but the excess I need to reach still, I need to see how many faces. Take your total retail you need to sell, that you have left to sell, and divide it by the number of faces, okay? So you do 20 faces or whatever it is, which means I need to hold how many parties? Take that number and divide it by 3. You know, do this business with parties and make it easier and faster for you. Because 3 is the average number for a party. If 80% of the parties I book will hold, that means I need to book how many parties? Okay, so this one's kind of tricky with math. If you need to hold, 10 parties, you take that number and times it, multiply it by 0.20. You add that number to the number of parties you're originally planning. That gives you some room for things to reschedule because life is crazy and people reschedule. I reschedule my dentist sometimes and my hairdresser. It's not because I don't like her. It's just because life happens. And people are going to do the same to you. Okay? And then from there, if you know that 1 out of how many contacts does it take you to get for somebody to book a party? So this number, she says, is 1 out of 7 to get an actual party booked. Yours may be better than that. But if it takes 1 out of 7, then how many leads would you have to have? How many people would you have to ask to get the parties you need booked this season? So get specific, you guys. Put this up on your poster. We can't wait to see your posters and see what you're working for this Christmas. So I'm going to run over your final voucher with you. I want to thank you for doing Pacesetters with us. And just know that this was a springboard for what is to come this holiday season. And your directors are totally here to help every step of the way. So please reach out when you need help this season so we can help you, okay? So your final Pacesetters voucher is this. Watch this video, which you just did, and box your director with your thoughts on it. To invite 5 people to have a glamour appointment with you, or invite them to an event your director's doing where there's going to be glamour taught. Box your director who you invited. That's 5,000 bonus points. You get 1,000 extra points per glamour appointment you book, like you have the time and the date. Box your director who said yes and what time and date you're meeting with them so she can check out and see how it went. Okay, another 5,000 bonus points if you've completed the Color Confident course on In Touch. Your director can check her reports for that, so you don't have to find a way to prove that to her. Another one is try a new glamour product and post a pic to one of your social media accounts. So not that you're trying to sell it, just to draw intrigue. Like I posted a picture of my eyes and I was like, wow, love this new holiday look from Mary Kay. Just so people can see the fun things we're trying. And then the last thing I want you to do is you're going to hold a holiday planning session with a supportive person in your life. And you're going to fill out the holiday goal poster that we're going to share with you in its example one, or create your own. Okay, and send a picture of your poster to your director and post it to our unit page so our whole units can be cheering you on. So if you're on my team, post it to my team's, Lacey's team, Lacey's page, her group page. So we can be cheering each other on for our holiday goals. That's another 5,000 bonus points. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. We can't wait till the next Pacesetters, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday selling season.